Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want to welcome you back from the break, short break. I hope every one of you enjoy your Christmas break and the New Year. Well, it's time to resume back the work, and today we'll be moving forward on our lecture. And what we have today is uh, output devices. Don't forget that in the last lecture before the break, we discussed input devices, where we show us different kinds of inputs that can be used for different types of data. Data differs, and we said in that class, data could be text, could be numeric, could be voice, electrical signal is data, and on and on. So you can have many types of data, but for each data, there is a specific input that can be used to key it into computer systems. Also in that class, we discussed the keyboard as one of the universal input device that is applicable to many computing. So today we are discussing what we refer to as output devices. Output devices. The output devices are the devices which are used to display the result generated by the computer systems. So these devices are what that tells you what computer has done when data are processed. Then the human being must have a display that is understandable to him or her. Don't forget that in the first class, we discussed that computer system understand only 0, 1. And when you write 0, 1 to describe text, it's no longer understandable to human being. So what converts those 0, 1 that the system understood to what is understandable by the human is what we call output device or output devices. And we have examples of these, which is monitor, printer, plotter, speakers. These are the available examples. We have more examples than these, but these are the ready examples for output device. To understand it properly, we have functions of input devices. Generally, what does input devices do? Hello, I need your attention. We come back to the function of input devices. Number one is to accept the result from the CPU when the input device has no, please, that function is wrong. That's a cut and paste issue. It should be functions of output devices. Please correct it in your slides. Accept functions of output devices. Accept the result from the CPU. When the CPU has finished processing, the result of that process must be given to end user. The end user does not know what the system has processed until it is converted to human readable language. And so that's what the output devices stand to do. They accept result from the CPU, then two, convert that result into a human readable form. They convert it to human readable form. And three, supply this result to output device or to put it as a display for end user. We take the example of one of the popular output device, which we refer to as virtual display unit, CRT, cathode ray tube, or also we call it monitor in a simple language. Monitor is what is generally known, but also is a virtual display unit. But cathode ray tube is the physics name for that box. The monitor is the common output device mostly used, and it is a soft copy output device. You see the display of what you are doing, or maybe you are typing or adding or whatsoever you are doing on the computer system. You see it on your visual display unit. And but the result of what you have is a soft copy. So it can be taught as a high resolution TV set. It works exactly like the TV set. The monitor also determine if the display will be colored, black and white, or include graphical objects, that is picture. It depends on the type of the display unit. If it is colored, it gives you in a colored format. If it is black and white, and it also gives you in such. Majority of display units today can show graphic. They have a graphic enabled card that allows you to display graphic very well. Two types of monitors are used. We have CRT monitors, non-CRT monitors. These are the two types. The CRT monitors are the olden days monitor, and the non-CRT monitors are the new monitors available. Most computer monitors are based on cathode ray tube technology. That's most desktop computers. Let's say that desktop computers are based on cathode ray, but the basic operation of these tubes is similar to that in television sets. Now we have the example or the diagram of a cathode ray monitor. We have the control grid, the accelerating nodes, the electron beam, and vertical deflection plate, quadrant coating, and so on and so forth. Please, in the exam, we can bring out this diagram and ask you to fill some essential parts. It's important you know how to fill the diagram. At the base, the lower part is the sealing base, the filament, the cathode, the focus anode, the glass tube, and horizontal deflection plate, and the vacuum, or this is the monitor that is being used. In the CR2 display, CR2 is a specialized vacuum tube in which images are produced when electron beams strike a phosphor surface. The CR2 monitor contains cathode ray, control grid, electron anodes, deflection plates, and phosphor-coated screen. Cathode. The cathode is heated by filament and produce high speed and large amounts of electron. That is just the work of the cathode. The control grid, used to control the brightness of the screen. It controls the number of electrons. Accelerating anodes, they are with focusing lens and are applied with positive electrons. Horizontal deflection plate move electron side by side, and vertical deflection move electrons up and down. The screen contains millions of tiny red, green, blue phosphors dots that glow when struck by electron beam that travel across screen to create visible image. That's we are to know the part played by those parts of the CRT, and that's why we are giving you that. The questions may just raise focusing lens and apply with positive electron is done by we list a number of part of cathode ray for you to pick which one is it. So you need to know this and have it offhand. Advantage of CR2 display: produce more colors. Price is lower than LCD and plasma. High contrast ratio, can easily increase brightness of monitor by reflecting the light. Disadvantages: high power consume, heavy to pick up and carry, and large space is required. The CRT displays, well, we have in the LCD, the liquid crystalline material is sandwiched between two glass or a plastic plates. The front plate is transparent and the back plate is reflective. There is a coating of thin film on the front plate. The coating is transparent and conductive. Its sections, that is segments, are in shape of desired character. LCDs do not emit their own light. Therefore, a light source is required. And LCDs simply change the reflection of available light. Today, most LCD use are of the type that produce dark images on a silver background. Well, the advantages of the LCD: lightweight as compared, light in weight as compared to CRT, perfectly flat screen, consume low electricity power, able to generate high brightness of images. Disadvantages: fixed resolution that cannot be changed, expensive than CRT display, limited viewing angle, and short life. We look at PDP, plasma display panel. In plasma display, ionized gas is sandwiched between two glass plates. A number of parallel wires run horizontally as well as vertically. A small amount of current is passed through one horizontal and one vertical wire to cause the gas to glow at a spot at the intersection of the wire. The IBM 581 display employing 960 horizontal and 768 vertical pixels as compared to IBM PC color graphic adapter, which is provided with 320 by 200 pixels in the medium resolution and 640 by 200 in the high resolution. Where we look at the advantages of the plasma: large view angle, thinner in weight, freestanding or can be easily mounted on wall, and clear image, brighter view angle, better color quality, and high contrast ratio. Disadvantages: the plasma display screen are costly. These are available on the selected model of portable computers. More electricity than LCD. As your plasma get older, the brightness start getting dimmer and dimmer. Well, we are leaving the soft output to hard output now. We are looking at printer and the type of printers. Printers are many and of different types. So we discuss printer and the types of printer. Printer is most commonly used output device. It is used to producing or to produce the hard copy output. It prints character, symbol, and graphic on the paper. Printers can be categorized according to the technology used in the technology used in that printer. We may look at the speed and approach of printing, the technology used in the printer for speed, approach of printing, colors, Language, the quality of printing. Mainly, printer can be classified into two parts: impact printers and non-impact printer. Broadly, these are the two types of printers that we can have. Let's look at the impact printers. It works on the same mechanism of typewriter. I'm not too sure many of you have seen typewriter before. Well, that's the modern technology. Printers are old, typewriters are old technologies that is becoming obsolete, rarely found in many offices. But they were the technology of yesteryears that are being used. It formed a character or image by striking mechanisms such as hammer or wheel against to ink ribbon, leaving an image on paper. It is oldest technology and still in use today in rare places. It can is capable to print single character or line at the same time. Commonly, types of impact printers are dot matrix, daisy wheel, chain, and drum printer. We look at a few of these as example. Character of impact printers, physical contact with paper to produce output. To use physical character, low cost, very noisy, very slow in printing, low quality printout, stand with dusty or extreme environment. I can withstand those dusty environment or harsh environment. But non-impact printer form character and images on paper without actually striking the paper. Paper and print head come in contact, and hence the next or image is formed. We have example as inkjet, laser printer uh, of non-impact printer. You have inkjet, you have laser printer as example of this. Character, well, the character of the non-impact printer is that faster than the impact printer, ability to change typeface automatically, high quality output, support transparency, more expensive than impact printers, less maintenance than impact printers. Let's look at dot matrix, which is an example of impact printer. We refer to it as character printer, capable to print single character at a time, forms character and image as a pattern of dots, contain a print head which move horizontally across paper. It uses 5x7 matrix to form a character. Prints by hammering the pin on inked ribbon to leave ink impression on the paper. Able to print 30 to 60, 600 characters per second. Advantages: low cost and easily available, cheap in cost, can make carbon copy of a printout, low maintenance cost, work with any type of environment. Disadvantages: slow in speed, very noisy, cannot work perfectly in graphics. Daisy wheel printer is a character printer too, able to print a single character at the same time, contain a wheel, a metal wheel on which the character and the numbers are raised on each petal. The wheel is rotated very fast when desired character arrive at the correct position. A print hammer strike to produce outputs. Different types of font face can be used by replacing the daisy wheel. Able to print bold letter by striking on specific character twice or 3 times, and it is capable to print 10 to 15 characters per second. Advantages: it is cheap, low cost, can make carbon copy of printout, low maintenance cost. Printing quality is similar to a typewriter, able to print bold characters, allows using different font face in same document. Disadvantages: very slow in speed, very noisy, cannot print graphics. Drum printers. This is a line printer and is able to print a line at a time. It consists of solid cylindrical drum with characters embossed on it in circular bands. Each band consists of character sets which contain 96 characters. Drum rotate fastly when desired character arrive. An appropriate hammer strike on ribbon and character is print on paper. It's capable to print 300 to 2,000 lines per minute. We have the following advantages of this printer. Low cost than non-impact printers, can make ribbon copy or printouts, low maintenance cost, faster than other impact printers. Printing quality is similar to a typewriter. Disadvantages: very slow in speed, very noisy, large and heavy, cannot print graphics, only print predefined set or character. Give me a minute, please. Cool. Chain printers is a line printer. It is able to print a line at a time, consists of a metallic chain on which all characters or character set are embroidered. Character set contain 40, 48, 64, or 96 characters. Characters are embossed several times. Chain rotates at a high speed when the desired character is character in correct position. The hammer strikes and the character are printed on the paper. Capable to print 400 to 2,500 lines per second. Advantages of this printer: low cost than non-impact printer, can make carbon copy or printout, chain can be easily changed, allow to print different type of font. Printing quality is similar to a typewriter. Disadvantages: slow impact characters, slower than non-impact printers, very noisy, large and heavy, cannot print graphic, only print predefined set or characters. Now, we come to non-impact character. We take inkjet printers. Well, before we go on, I want to take attendance now. Attendance for today is 99 is Z98. 99 is Z98. That is the first that is the first code, attendance code. Please, we need to input that now as we continue in the lecture. Thank you. So non-impact printers, we say we are using inkjet printer. It is non-impact printers. You should know the meaning, the difference between impact printer and non-impact printers. Impact printers strike. They use striking technology to develop those printers. But the non-impact printers are different. And is a character printer. Form characters and all kinds of images by spraying drops of ink onto the paper. Printhead contains 64 tiny nozzles. To print a character, the printer selectively hit the appropriate set of nozzle as the printhead moves horizontally. Inkjet printer can either be color or monochrome, capable to print 330 to 400 characters per minute. Advantages: high quality output, silent during the operation, doesn't make noise as impact characters, impact printers, able to print graphics, able to print any characters and graphics, that's repetition, able to generate color and also can produce monochrome output. Disadvantages: slower than DOS matrix printer, cannot make carbon copy or printout, and also is expensive than impact printers. Laser printers. It is non-impact printers. Is a page printer. Three main components of laser beam: multi-sided mirror, a photoconductive drum and toner. Those are the three components that makes up this what we refer to as laser printer. To print page, laser beam is focused on the drum by spinning multi-sided mirror. Drum is electric charged, toner which is composed of oppositely charged ink particles stick to the drum. Then toner focus on the paper with heat and pressure to generate out. Low-speed laser printer can print 4 to 12 pages per minute, while high-speed laser printer capable to print 500 to 1,000 pages per minute. Advantages: high-quality printout, very fast in speed, silent during the operation, able to print graphics, able to print any character and graphics, able to generate color and monochrome output. Disadvantages: very expensive and cannot make carbon copy of printouts. Difference between impact and non-impact printer. Please, you can look at this table for you to know the difference between an impact printer or a non-impact printers. Please walk through the pages and the table and make sure that you are familiar with the differences. Plotter and its size. Well, we are finished. We are done with printers. We are moving to other type of output device that is being used on the computer system. Plotter. Plotter is an output device which is capable of producing hard copy output of graphics, used to producing wide format printing. It is an ideal output device for professionals like architects, engineers, city planners, and so on and so forth, who needs to generate hard copy output of widely varying in size, different size. These are output that are normal. Those papers are not within the normal paper sizes. They are larger, and so you use plotter to do the print. Works on the same mechanism of human holding pen and moving on paper, contain multiple pens and pencil which can be easily changed out in order to create drawing of different colors. Normally generate output very slowly. Mainly two types of plotters are used. You have the drum plotter and the flatbed plotter. Now, the drum plotter, in the case design has to be made, is placed over a drum It consists one or more than pen holders which are mounted to the drum space. The drum plotter both the paper, the drum plotter holds both the paper and the pen move. The paper is contained on two rollers and passes over the drum. The pen is driven along fixed arm set across the length of the drum. It is especially useful for plotting continuous line graph. The accuracy of the drum type depends on the paper transport mechanism, which in turn is dependent on the weight of the paper, and it can also produce large drawing. Where we have the flat base plotter. The flat base plotter is generally more expensive and can produce very detailed and accurate drawing. The paper is mounted on a stationary flat bed. The pen is mounted on a single movable arm. Color drawing can be produced by some plotters through interchangeable pens, able to draw output in a small size as A4, or can be able to generate very large size of up to 20 feet by 50 feet, especially used in the design of car, ship, aircraft, buildings, highways, and so on and so forth. Speakers. The speakers is output device which is connected to computer sound card. The speaker output the sound generated by the sound card. Audio data is generated by computer, is sent to the audio card, which is located inside extension slots. It can translate data into audio signal, which are sending to speaker. The speaker can be able to produce series of different tones. Well, we come to the end of the class today for the lecture today. We are having the impact, the output devices, and we have gone through various type of output devices. The soft output, which is the monitor, and we look at the different types of the monitor, the CTR that we refer to as cathode ray tube. Also, we look at the non-CRT monitors, which has the LCD and also the plasma. Look into. Then we have looked into different type of printers, broadly classified into two: impact printers and non-impact printers. And we look at the various examples of impact printers and non-impact printers. We look at plotters that is used to produce hard copy of designs and diagram for engineers, architects, city planners, and some other professionals. The second code for our attendance, 75M BU. 75M BU. 75M BU. So I will advise you to prepare and get ready for your test. The date of the test will be communicated to you through the class reps, and also will be put on the platform for everybody to see. Please make sure you read your notes, get additional materials on the internet. You can get many materials on the internet for your use and for your better understanding of the course. So make sure you do that and prepare very well for your test. Definitely, our test will be a multiple choice. So you get ready, get yourself prepared for that. Before we go, the third attendance is 2H 38H. 2H 38H. Third attendance 2H 38H. So third attendance is 2H 38H. 2H 38H. Please make sure you input the correct code so that your attendance. Thank you very much. The class is over. So you will go for the next lecture.